You're still there, Adriana? Okay. Can you hear us okay?
I can hear you really good, but when there's a lot of feedback in the room, so I don't know if there's people up and about moving around, but I can hear you really, really, really good.
Okay. Good. We'll see how that goes. If that becomes an issue, then we'll have to deal with that.
Okay, so far so good.
The old business, is that Sing Food and Gas Services?
There'll be a staff presentation for it.
Okay, Commissioners, this is a request from Sing Food and Gas Service for a change in zoning of the property at 18865 South Gardner Road from C2 General Business District to C3 Commercial District. While the impetus for this rezone application was an effort to allow a used car lot at the property, the application is really for a rezone. It's not specifically for the car lot itself. It's to allow that as a use on that property. In order to approve a used car lot in the event the rezone is approved, the applicant would need to apply for a land use permit, and that's reviewed by the Community Development Director, who would rule on the land use permit application. So I just want to review the history. A lot of us know this, but just to be clear, for those who don't, in September 2012, the Gardner Codes Administrator issued a land use permit for the sale of used cars at the fuel station, convenience store, and liquor store at the address. The land use permit was issued for a period of 6 months to expire on March 24th, 2013, but it was issued on the basis that the property was Zone C3. After receiving at least one complaint about the used car lot, city staff came to realize that the property is actually Zone C2 and the land use permit had thus been issued in error. And they'll operate for business. However, the property is already being used as a fuel station, convenience store, and liquor store. So this is not a situation where the city is denying them use of their property. The recommendation of professional staff, our recommendation has been stated. It's based on the criteria that we've just discussed. Some other considerations, there's this concept of spot zoning. That's just saying you shouldn't zone a parcel just for a specific use just because it makes sense for that use. You have to consider the compatibility of the surrounding zoning. If you're going to approve a rezone, it should be based on a plan and not just approving zoning just because someone wants to use their property a certain way. There should be some thought that goes into it. It should be compatible. It should be contiguous to similar uses and similar zoning. The other consideration I would say is just the fact that Gardner Road, if you look at how people view the city as they enter Gardner, right now we have Gardner Road as an entrance. We have a few others. Certainly US 56 from the east is probably the one most traveled. But Gardner Road is certainly you could consider it a gateway potentially, and the image that people have as they drive down that road and the aesthetic impact of some of the uses that would be permitted in the C3 zone would detract from Gardner Road's function as a gateway into Gardner.
Nothing at this time.
Thank you.
The applicant actually has a presentation.
Okay, I think we can hear the applicant now. If you'd like to come forward.
that we have new members since this whole thing originally started. So I tried to put together a quick overview, well, I won't say it's quick, but presentation to kind of take you through where this whole process started and how we ended up coming to this rezoning process at hand. All right, so just to kind of give you the high-level overview, we applied for, Mr. Singh applied for the land use permit on September 10th, and it was approved on September 25th of 2012.
And the commission seemed to agree and suggested that be an option.
I had a question. Ms. Jones brought up this point about the conflict between C2 and C3. C2 also being used to a certain extent for use of